versus AI attacks. The presenter is Ars Jabber. Please.
Yep. 1 minute, please.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yeah, okay.
Perfect. Hi, good morning and good afternoon for everybody here and present for this nice conference. And today I'm presenting about recent challenging for what happened from the starting of pandemic in COVID-19. Was there attacks that happened, and how can the artificial intelligence that affecting to the cybersecurity and cybersecurity affecting to the artificial intelligence? Me and my co-author, Prof. Lothar, we working through this paper, and let me give me a brief about Prof. Lothar. He's a professor in applied computer security. His main focus on privacy, information security, and identity management. And he got educated from Germany, and he worked in Sweden, and as an associate professor over there, and became professor in University Oslo here in Oslo, Norway. For me, I'm a postdoctorate in University Oslo in Oslo, Norway. My main interest in artificial intelligence and cybersecurity. And I would like to present my paper for this one. So the outline of my paper is about, we have introduction, what's the current challenge of cyber attacks? And this is a short paper for a conclusion. We can see that in World Health Organization, about 207 million people affected from COVID-19, and the increasing of the pandemic and the lockdown, increasing the cyber attacks that happen during the pandemic. It's a good chance for the attackers to manipulate the remote access, especially most of us working from home using VPNs, and they do like session tracking and session hijacking and attacking some hospitals. For example, they attack here in EU, they attack like in UK. They try to replace the chest X-ray and sell it in a black market, and install the patient credit cards, and also selling in black market. So that leads us to think about there's a cybercrime happen. And beside the cybercrime, we have also a cyber war between global due to the vaccine. For example, some organizations, illegal organizations, want to steal the information of the vaccine and the vaccine research that's already established. And some information have revealed. So starting like from 8th of April and till now is increasing the effects of the attackers for gathering the informations that have been established in university, established in hospitals, especially in the health sector. The main enemy, for our opinion, that the phishing attack and the cybercrime happen in the some websites. So some websites attempt to it's like a real website, but without any notice or focus, you can redirect you to the attacker website. And please don't try these websites, because these websites have been a cyber criminal inside. Just for example, I'm showing here. So for example, you are using the Zoom, but we have different variety of Zoom that called cloning the website inside the Zoom. And during the pandemic of the COVID, most of us using the Zoom for their meetings. And recently, if you hear about that, there's an EU international meeting. Some of them like cutting the meeting in the middle, and because he sent them a fake website in Zoom meeting. So that's called the fraud triangle, a triangle in COVID-19. So it's divided by 3 types of the opportunities, and relational and the pressure. So from the first one is less supervision due to the organization, and the budget of the cyber information and the efforts that put on the cyber crime increasing, and the financial institute and the supporters for the research in cybersecurity COVID increased. So it's a really big challenge over there. And it's caused like hostility. We can see like actors, operators, government with economic interest to play increased geopolitical tension because of the COVID. And also I want to mention here about some fake news about the COVID range that found in social media, for example. And this one also can be under cyber security concern. What's the current challenge from the cybersecurity attack that we found? For the most top cybersecurity attacks happening here nowadays, we have a spear phishing attack, malware, website hijacking, and website cloning, cyberbullying, and partially powered by adversarial artificial intelligence. And so we can conclude several kinds of the attacks, and we do some several classification based on our literature review and what we have found. For the phishing attack, like access and penetration, what kind of access penetration that we have. For example, password attacks. Recently there's a website for World Health Organization that attempted to log into their to do their account inside their website, and that website they stole their username and password, as we can see. For the spear phishing fraud scam, it sends you a message. For example, you see this urgent. When you click it, it will be phishing on you and try to make your PC as a boot, and maybe can control it as a DDoS attack later on for the website. So what's the current challenge in cybersecurity? Increase vulnerabilities, and there's a cybersecurity agency number of threats increasing, that improving the term of stealing of money, new method of adverse artificial intelligence.
Hello there. Mr. Jabal.
Vaccine, but some of them are froze, and they can steal information as well. This is an example of the World Health Organization. How can they clone their website, and you try to verify, and they steal your main account? As a conclusion, it's extraordinary that special social economic have affected from cybersecurity in COVID, and a mobile malware also most important that we found in our review. Several artificial intelligence attempt to acting as an automation tool to do the attack. And thank you.
Thank you, George. Any question from floor? So I have one question. Do you think what is the most cyber attack that makes the most damage for user in your work?
It's a phishing attack, actually. We have found a new techniques on phishing attack nowadays. Yep. So they try to send you an important and sensitive information and try to, to phishing on you. Phishing on you, leading to several consequences from the attack. For example, they not only they want to steal your information, they need to use your PC as a resources. So sometimes you figure out your laptop or your server suddenly increase the heating, suddenly increasing the resources. Yep, and without any further notice. So that means your PC may be under attack. They are using your PC as a transit to do another parallel computing remotely, to do another attacks for another computers on other servers. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. The last one is bidirectional gate recurrent unit neural network for recognizing face touching activities using smartwatch sensors. Okay, the presenter is sorry. The presenter is Ponipa Chantawong. Please.
Can start screen.
Pardon? Miss Ponipa, any problem?
I can start screen.
Okay, okay. Can you start it? You can, right?
I can start screen.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay. Good afternoon. I am Ponipa Chantawong. Today I am here to talk to you about bidirectional gate recurrent unit neural network for recognition face touching activities using smartwatch sensors. First, I will introduce our research in this work, and then I will explain the proposed methodology, and then I will show the experimental results from the proposed methodology, and finally, I will give conclusion and show possible future works. Globally, the COVID-19 pandemic has caused devastation and continue to do so. Events are years after its first outbreak. Behavior modifications could help to mitigate a mechanism for acquiring and spread illnesses. More than 88 million people have been sick, and 1.9 million as of January have died due to coronavirus disease, which is caused by SARS-CoV-2, a severe acute respiratory illness, coronavirus. Using wearable devices such as smartwatch to recognize face contact has the opportunity to disease face touching, and therefore the space of respiratory disease stores from its transmission. The purpose of this paper is to demonstrate how we can utilize accelerometer data from visual sensors to identify face touching actions using deep learning techniques, which advancements of wearable technology, small sensor embedded in the smart devices can capture our biometric data all the time, detecting face touching using natural worn devices such as smartwatch and providing real-time biofeedback to individuals would offer a highly scalable platform that has the potential to limit face touching and thus limit the space of respiratory illness via fomic transmission. This diagram shows our proposed method composed of 4 main processes. The first process is data collection. The second process is data preprocessing. The third process is model training. And the final process is model evaluation. This will propose the by GRU deep learning model for the high performance recognition of hand-to-face actions. The face touching dataset is used as a benchmark for evaluating the recognition accuracy of deep learning networks, including our network model. And data collection, we use face touching datasets and 10 individuals, 5 men and 5 females, aged 47.7 years plus minus 24.7 years, were engaged in 10 activities in these datasets. These participants were required to wear a Samsung Galaxy wristwatch on their nominance with 2 standards: the data collecting procedure and make some tasks such as writing more comfortable for them. The wristwatch incorporates a triaxial accelerometer that measures acceleration in terms of gravity in the vertical, anterior, posterior, and medial lateral axis. This picture shows activity in the face touching datasets. Have non-face touching using mobile phone, laying fast computer tasks, writing, laser walks, moving items, and face touching have repeat face touching, eating and drinking, smoking, adjusting eye gaze. The researcher created a wristwatch application to collect raw accelerometer data from the triaxial at a sample rate of 30 Hz. Some samples of non-face touching activities shown in picture. Some samples of face touching activities shown in picture. And we propose an INN-based deep learning model to address the face touching HAR issue. In this study, the proposed deep learning models is termed the bidirectional gate recurrent unit or by GRU models, and it autonomously attacks features using by GRU layer that take forward and backward temporal information into account. Additionally, we enhance recognition performance in this network by adding a back normalization layer and a ReLU layer to expedite network training and avoid gradient vanishing and consequent overfitting. For conventional evaluation metrics are determined thus a tenfold cost validation procedure to assess the proposed deep learning model's performance. These 4 assessment criteria are the most often used for detection performance. We validate the proposed by GRU model and baseline deep learning methods on a publicly available wristwatch dataset, the face touching dataset. The by GRU model surpasses author-based model in terms of accuracy, which are a score of 98.56%. And finally, conclusion in this research proposed the by GRU model to attack complicated temporal characteristic from smartwatch sensor data, our proposed model contributes to using certain benefits of the bidirectional methods and GRU unit. We validate the proposed by GRU models and baseline deep learning methods on a publicly available Fritsch dataset. The face touching dataset, the by GRU model surpasses author-based model in terms of accuracy with a score of 98.56%. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, George. Any question from audience? Okay, I just have one question. I think, what is the most significant feature that can separate the data from non-face touching and face touching?
Oh, okay.
The most significant feature.
Face touching, writing.
How many feature in your work? How many feature for the deep learning for the model in your work?
Oh, 10 feature.
Feature.
Okay. We use 10 feature. Yes.
Okay. But so do you know that what is the most significant feature? The most significant feature. Can you? So the feature is around is consists of the gyroscope, right?
So sorry, again, please.
Yeah. In your experiments, what is the most significant feature for separate the data between face touching and non-face touching?
Oh, okay. Face touching. About use hand by face and non-touching. Don't face touching.
Okay. Mr. Gerber, please.
Yeah, thank you. I have two questions. She mentioned about the accuracy. What about the other metrics that they found? For example, the recall and the precision. Have you achieved it? This is my first question. Second question, what about the feature extraction? What kind of feature extraction? Have you used it or not? Thank you.
Did you try to do the confusion metric?
Okay. We validate the proposed by GRU models. The by GRU model surpasses author-based model in terms of accuracy, with a score of 98.56%.
And the second question, again, please, Jabber, the second question.
Okay, the second question regarding to the features extraction, what kind of method she used for the feature extraction? Thank you.
Okay. What kind of method? The feature that collection, right?
We use publication datasets.
Okay. Okay, I think, thank you for the answer. Thank you. Okay. Our session is finished. So may I inform all of us, open the camera and take a good picture with us. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Oh, why am I raising my hand here? Unmute. Okay.
So one. Okay, I will wait for the. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you for your presentation. I hope you have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
See you next conference.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.